you look at Phoenix, right now they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
And Kevin, they've split the season series so far, one game apiece. So this is the last time these two teams will face each other. So a little extra incentive here to try to win the season series.
I'm not quite sure who's going to come out on top, but I will, guys, predict a good game. And I think it's going to be snug. As snug as me in an airplane bathroom all the way through this one.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Bledsoe is out there with Dragic, and it's Tucker in at the small forward. Now here's Dragic. Plumlee dishes to Dragic. Suns moving the ball around. Morris passes to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked. Now Evans. The dish to Holiday. Again, Holiday missing. And it's the Suns with the ball. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And, you know, coming down the stretch in that game, they didn't have all the guys they would have liked on the floor because of the foul trouble they were in.
And as a result, Steve, they had to back down a little bit so they wouldn't get themselves into even more foul trouble.
Goes back up. The shot's good from Plumlee.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position, played very well, and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
Here's Bledsoe, following the basket by Anthony Davis. And Plumlee kicks it to Tucker. Snatched away. The shot by Evans, nobody around. Sinks the triple. Evans has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They double-team Bledsoe. Dragic dishes to Plumlee. And the shot is long. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Suns trail by 7. Dragic with it, picked up by Davis. To halt the run, misses off the left iron.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Stolen away. Now here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity, and it's good.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
New Orleans leading by 5. There's a screen. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Evans passes to the prodigy. 8 feet away. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 6 points for the prodigy. And we all know about the text gate that has been following him around as a story recently. He didn't really help it go away with his press conference.
No, he did not. He kind of kept it going. Had he said it was all hearsay or just said it was a big misunderstanding, just needed to address it, Kevin. I think it would have faded away, but when you storm off like he did, I think it just continues to keep the swirl.
And the wide open shot from Evans. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And now you look at the top rookie rebounders in the season's second half. Take a look at the prodigy. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
You know, he's looked less and less like a rookie since the break, and that's really reflected in his rebounding numbers.
You know, in terms of the physical aspect of the NBA, guys, rookies can have the hardest time adjusting typically. But that adjustment period for him was a quick one.
Now here's Plumlee. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And don't forget about the incredible rebounding night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
Here's Evans. It's a 10-point game. Gordon with no one around. Eric Gordon on the wing. There's a good screen. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Right side Davis. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That's good.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but it was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well.
And the Pelicans with the possession. They're on a 17-6 run. And the wide-open shot from Evans. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Bledsoe against Gordon. Good. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Pelicans leading by 12. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Jeff Hornacek. He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive off the bounce. But we've really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over the top. I'd rather he have a wide-open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
And thanks for that story, Doris. New Orleans has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Fourth in steals. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
Man, Clark, you know I love the long ball. The way they've been shooting that three-point line is really fun to watch. I mean, they're spreading the floor, they're sharing the ball, and they're moving the ball inside and out. You get that inside-out game going, and it's much easier to get open looks from the three-point line.
Here's the prodigy, stolen by Thomas. Here's Warren. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Fredette dishes to Salmons. Feeds to Fredette. Back to Salmons. He kicks it to Fredette. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Pelicans lead by 12. The Suns have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. O'Meara, he's checked into the Pelicans dance team.
You're up. Let's go.
Thomas with the ball. This is DeMorris. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pelicans ahead, leading by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
It's crunch time in the NBA season. Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets next Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a chance to catch up on scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. And it's the prodigy in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. It's called preventative maintenance.
Davis is checked in for New Orleans. And when you ask people in the Suns organization about the training staff, Steve, they say they really hold players accountable. And that's the key in many people's minds.
Well, I was there with them, Kevin, as general manager for several years, and that staff is as good as any. And there's no doubt. I mean, if there's no commitment from the players to their conditioning and their training, it doesn't matter how good the training staff is, it's not going to work.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Thomas. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Well, the Morris twins, Markieff and Marcus, drafted back-to-back with the last 2 picks of the lottery back in 2011 out of the University of Kansas. Steve, 13th and 14th overall.
Well, like a lot of twins, Kevin, they are extremely close. They live together. They even have the same tattoos. They were both thrilled when they were reunited with the Suns, and it showed on the court. They both played very well.
Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper, and the basket by Gordon.
The entire defense was frozen foot. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Ennis kicks to Plumlee. Now, here is Morris. He's guarded by Davis. Tucker the pass to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Marcus Morris, originally drafted by the Rockets, his brother Markieff constantly petitions to trade for him. The Suns acquired him at the deadline back in 2013, and since they've been reunited, the Twins have taken their play to another level.
Well, the Suns had the first twin teammates in NBA history back in 1976 with Tom and Dick Van Arsdale. Of course, we've seen the Collins twins, Lopez twins out of Stanford. The Morris twins, the first ever to start an NBA game together, so they have made history.
Over to the wing. The shot's good from Plumlee. Plumlee's got 9 points.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Holiday dishes to Evans. And it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I liked the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play. What a great game for Evans in this one. He has 12 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. The jump hook. Plumlee, no luck. Pelicans leading by 8. Evans outside. In low to Davis.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
For New Orleans, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
And Phoenix making a change here. Morris is checked in. Holiday against Dragic. Shot from 12. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball.
New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team. Let them hear it.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They set the pick, and Holiday kicks to Gordon. Evans outside. Back to Gordon. The feed now to Holiday. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Gordon hits from deep. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Bledsoe against Gordon. Bledsoe passes to Dragic. Morris kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Bledsoe. Bledsoe left side. Here's the teardrop. And he gets it to go. Here's Evans. 12 points for him. Out to the right wing. Davis inside. He's against Morris. And that one's good. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bledsoe's got 6.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Now here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Here's the prodigy. Again, a Pelican score.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Dragic kicks to Plumlee. He dishes it to Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. He feeds it to Plumlee. It's rebounded by the prodigy.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
The effort goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Eric Bledsoe.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now here is Holiday, averaging 12 points a game. Here's the prodigy. Shot from 12. That's good. The prodigy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim. Now a moment here to take a look at some of the stats for Tyreke Evans. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Now here's Plumlee. He's got 11. It's Dragic with the drive. Excellent D there from Holiday. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon, so it's a perfect fit. I'm really proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the Dragon. Kevin?
Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, his hometown, a beautiful city. Been there many times. Thanks, Doris. Bledsoe, and that one's good. Bledsoe's got 10.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding him.
Players in the NBA always look to compare each other, and one apt comparison that Eric Bledsoe received was mini LeBron. I mean, that's quite a high compliment, but I think it fits him.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 5.
Well, after knocking down 3 3-pointers last quarter, he's starting to lose the range a little bit.
Here's Tucker. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Pelicans leading by 11. Here's the screen. Pass to Gordon. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. It's stolen by Davis. And now here comes Gordon leading the break and laid in to finish the break. Gordon's got 7.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Tucker. New Orleans has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And that's Evans penetrating. Here's the prodigy. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Don't forget, he also tallied 4 blocks, so he was a factor in a lot of different ways.
To the inside, knocked loose. Here's Tucker, covered by Evans. A nice shot by Tucker.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
There's the pick. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Outside Holiday. Holiday left side. Here's the prodigy. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is on the mark. The prodigy's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Plumlee with the steal. They play the clock right, Steve. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, just have to time it right. Make sure you work the clock correctly. You get 2 possessions out of this.
You know, the dunks are few and far between for the big guy, but every once in a while we get one just like that.
It's not hard to believe that kind of size might keep you from being a high flyer.
Yeah, that's a lot of man right there to try to get up off the ground, Kevin.
And the call will go against the prodigy.
That's the way to shoot the...
His 3rd foul so far. And the first half ends in a close one. Pelicans.
Rebounding certainly a big part of the contributions you've made early in this one. Do you think this game is going to come down to which team hustles the most?
Nah. I mean, like most games, this will probably come down to who scores the most points. Rebounds are just an accessory. They only mean one team's missing shots. This game is still all about the buckets.
Thank you so much, Kevin. He makes it hard to argue.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys getting up court, ready to receive the outlet pass and get an easy bucket on the break. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
You look at what Plumlee has done so far. 15 points and 2 steals as well.
Drop your purse and grab your hips and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So can I have it like that? You got it like that. Can I have it like that? You got it like that. On and the temperature's warm and the spit heat flashes. Getting nauseous, right as it. So analyze with caution when the light hit the ice. Let 100 that you. Should I mention the fact that transition is the track? No incision to the vision just to get me where I'm at. Little skateboard, he too grown. I'm riding up and down counters in that new two-tone. It's so cold, you don't want to feel the chill of it. Just stand back and just look at the grill of it. I don't know what I bet. Totally intensify the peel of it. You can be jealous and grit your teeth. Always got something to reach. So, all these fun weeks while I'm on my road party, trying sunset. My name's Steve. Boy.
Suns trail by 4. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Tucker in at the 3.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Now here is Holiday. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Dragic. The shot by Holiday, no good. Suns shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Morris kicks to Plumlee. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's the prodigy, and he uses the glass on the layup. The prodigy's got 15 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Dragic dishes to Morris. Now here's Dragic, averaging 19 points per contest. There's the screen, and it's Bledsoe off the drive. 5 to shoot. Dragic against Holiday. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. 4th, the Suns.
This team is an elite defensive team. Why? Because they do a nice job moving their feet, positioning their body, and playing with active hands. And when you do that, you come up with steals, and they're one of the league's best in that category as a team.
Here's the prodigy. 15 points in the game. Kicks to Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Holiday missing.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today. Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Grizzlies, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 39 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. How much?
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Evans outside. Misses off the left iron. And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down a 360 dunk. Now, I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Dragic the pass to Morris. Shot is off. Some solid defense from the prodigy.
Sometimes it's as simple as just being recommitted defensively. They've stepped it up here in the second half at that end of the floor.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots. He said, we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. And here is Morris. After Eric Gordon hit the 3. Clock at 4. And Bledsoe, here we go.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Bledsoe. Trying to get open as Davis. The shot's good from the prodigy. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Shot to stop the drop. Blocked. Gordon kicks to Holiday. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday.
We talk so much about how valuable expiring contracts and draft picks are in terms of building a team, but one thing that gets overlooked is just how important having a player on a good contract can be. It opens up so many possibilities for the team.
Eric Bledsoe is still on the come as a playmaker and shooter, but because of his great physical gifts, he is certainly a rising star in the NBA.
And Steve Bledsoe, 6'1" with the 6'8" wingspan, blinding athleticism, and he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah, he's a guy who applies a lot of pressure on the ball. He attacks the glass offensively. He's given us some highlight reel blocks, too. I mean, this young guy is explosive.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from the prodigy. And Bledsoe, here we go. And it's blocked by Gordon. And they're pushing it up. Holiday, the pass to the prodigy. Kicks it out to Gordon. Left side, Gordon. And it's Evans in the corner. Offensive rebound. Here's the prodigy. And good on the basket. Book it. The prodigy's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor. Well, it just seems there's something about lefties. I mean, whether it's Ginobili, James Harden, or the Dragon, that's Goran Dragic. Defenders seem to have a tough time getting on that left hand of those kinds of players and don't typically adjust well to keeping those guys out of the paint.
So for the Pelicans, Ryan Anderson, who's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Salmon's in for Tyreek Evans. And then for Phoenix, Morris comes in for Plumlee, and Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, another open jump shot there. Their defense not putting up much of a fight. And Dragic, a great slasher, just 6'3", but he does a terrific job of finishing through contact and around bigger defenders. Not a big-time dunker, but he uses his quickness to get to the rim.
Here's Morris. Phoenix, no good that time either.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Dragic dishes to Thomas. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Tucker's got his third bucket of the night. And Dragic can certainly score the basket, but Clark also a playmaker.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's an excellent pick-and-roll operator, whether it's scoring or finding a teammate out of the pick-and-roll set.
Now, here's Salmons, averaging 6 points per contest. Here's the prodigy, connects on the open J. The prodigy's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And here is Thomas, averaging 14 points a game. Fires the three. That's good. Thomas got 6 points.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
New Orleans leading by 12. Holiday attacking. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now, here is Morris. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Tucker can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's the Prodigy, and the layup's good off the glass. The Prodigy's got 27 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 6. Morris kicks it to Tucker. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Some changes for New Orleans. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Jimmer Fredette comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Rivers in for Drew Holiday. And then for Phoenix, Warren's checked in for Markieff Morris. Gerald Green comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Ennis in for Goran Dragic. Rivers passes to Fredette. Pass to Selmans. Now Rivers. Right now averaging 5 points a game. There's the bucket. Good.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Thomas dishes to Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Here's Rivers. There's the dish to Selmans. From deep. No luck.
Next Monday night, April 13th, Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans take on Nikola Pekovic and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And a moment now to take a look at our State Farm assist of the game. With 6 in the game, it's been some excellent court vision from Dragic.
It's been key to their ability to find the open man and really get the offense operating smoothly.
New Orleans leading by 15. The Prodigy, he's in at center. Anderson is out there with Omer Ashe. Then it's Jimmer Fredette, and it's Rivers in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul troubles, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Suns trail by 18. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bledsoe outside. The pass to Warren. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Fades. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. And the Pelicans shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Feeds it to Ashe. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And it's Omer Ashe with the foul. So for the Pelicans, Davis is checked in for Ashe. Evans comes in for Ryan Anderson. And it's Holiday in for Austin Rivers. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Dishes to Thomas. And it's blocked by Holiday. Pass to the Prodigy. Bledsoe with it. Plumlee sets the pick for Bledsoe. And the call is going to be Yes, it is an illegal screen.
After a first half where he had just one turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Pelicans leading by 18. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the prodigy. Phoenix grabs the miss. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thomas with the ball. Fredette picks him up. Upside Thomas. Here's Morris. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Holiday, the pass to Evans. 13 feet away. It falls, and 2 points from the prodigy. The prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Now the feed to Bledsoe. Plumlee sets the pick for Bledsoe. He kicks it to Plumlee. Outside Thomas. Pass to Morris. He dishes it to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Plumlee. 14 feet away. The shot misses. Excellent D from the prodigy. Kicks it to Davis. Passes it to the prodigy. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I think that the Suns need to change their strategy against Davis.
He has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible. Boy, still waiting for the first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Gordon's checked in. And then for Phoenix, P.J. Tucker. He's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Isaiah Thomas. Bledsoe dishes to Morris. Shot from the wing. Gets rebounded by New Orleans. Evans has got 5 rebounds tonight. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Gordon kicks to Evans. Gordon against Bledsoe. And the basket by Gordon.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Suns trail by 19. It's Dragic with the drive. That is good. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Here's the prodigy. Releases from 15 and too long on the shot.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
Pelicans leading by 15. Evans kicks to Holiday. In low to Davis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. So it's Phoenix now. 17-point game. Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. Shoots off the screen, and it's blocked by Gordon. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Now here's Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. It's Dragic with the drive. The baseline J. Another miss by Dragic. Pelicans leading by 17. Outside Holiday, and it's Evans in the corner. Back to Holiday. It's Evans on the wing. They set the pick. Evans right side. That's good. And the Pelicans lead by 19.
Those are what we call confidence building blocks.
Dragic kicks to Morris. Outside Dragic. Bledsoe passes to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Plumlee. A rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Outside for Davis. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Dragic. Back to Bledsoe. Shoots. Phoenix no good that time either. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Here's the Prodigy. That's good. The Prodigy's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Bledsoe dishes to Plumlee.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Here's the Prodigy. The 11-footer. Good. The Prodigy's got 36. And it's the Suns with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Looking at the game for Drew Holiday, 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going. You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and the small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
Pelicans leading by 21.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still field a competitive team.
And I think that's really important, that you try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different when you're in a bigger market versus a smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax and revenue sharing, the size of your market.
That's it?
And you know this, man.
Everybody has a better chance.
So we see New Orleans.
Well, all night long you were able to control the glass. A visibly winded Warrior here. How were you able to get so many shots that came off the iron?
I just try to be quick off my feet, basically. As long as I bump a guy, throw him off balance a little bit, I can start to head over to grab boards. I know it's a big part of what our team needs, and I'm happy to provide it.
Mission accomplished tonight. Congratulations.
You there. Next question.
What's been the key to the team's success during the streak?
I'm the key in the car. Just start me up and everybody rolling, baby. Straight to the top, dog.
Okay, Kelly in front. What do you got?
Why do you think they had such a hard time keeping you off the glass?
Because I am no mere mortal. I am the god of glass, the lord of leap, the prince of pounding the boards. All praise.
You, sir?
What does it mean to you to clinch a playoff berth?
It means that we're in a discussion and we got a chance.
And what would you say to the skeptics who think you don't have a real chance, like me?
Never ceases to amaze me whenever fools pop off talking about what they have no clue about.
You're calling me a fool?
Hey, if the hat fits, put it on your big old head.
And it seems that that's all the time we have today. We're all in playoff form, aren't we? We're done here, folks. Thanks.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.